you from Shambles to Shambhala. It's Zia here, and I'm in one of my happy places. I'm out in the forest in one of our Gulf Islands here in the Pacific Northwest of Canada and British Columbia. And I don't know, you might be able to tell which island I'm on from the footage. And if you guess it, just put it down in the comments below and I'll let you know if you're right. But I really love this place, and I try to come here a few times every summer just to regenerate and recharge. It's so peaceful. Anyway, it's so good to see you. It's been a few months for me, and time is going so fast, and some people are even saying that there is no time anymore. We are out of time, and I'm kind of believing that. Yeah. But I wanted to tune in with you today and just let you know I'm still here, and I'm looking forward to having a nice trip back to the east coast of Canada, to the Maritimes, to visit my family. And then in September, Peter and I are going to go to Nova Scotia for a Gene Keys retreat in Mahone Bay. So just putting that out there in case you might be interested. It's going to be a retreat on the Ring of Gaia, the Gene Keys, the Ring of Gaia, which is the 19th, 60th, and 61st Gene Keys. And between the two of us, Peter and I have those 3 Gene Keys. And our life's work has, independently of each other and then working together, has been with Mother Gaia and Pachamama and Mother Earth. And so we are combining the Ring of Gaia with the dream arc, or you could even say that the dream arc is kind of sprouting out of the Ring of Gaia, and just going to put it together into a beautiful retreat weekend in September from the 29th, which is also known as Michaelmas Day, to the 1st of October. So if you want to know more about that, please just get in touch with Peter at descendingdove@gmail.com, or I don't know, you could even ask in the comments below, and we will connect you with our dear friend Christine, who lives in Mahone Bay, and she helps us organize these retreats there. And she's a wonderful, wonderful being. And if you're ever in Nova Scotia, please drop in to see her at the Cosmic Hippie Boutique. It's a really cool spot and lots of really neat stuff there. I always love to visit when I'm in the neighborhood. So that's coming up in September, so we're really looking forward to that. We are now offering S2S Conversations, which is a whole new series. It's going to be a part of this YouTube channel, part of the Shambles to Shambhala channel. And we just started off with our first episode, and it's an interview with Gene Keys guide and dream arc advocate Matthew Ashdown. And I'm going to put the link in the description below as well, so you can check that out if you haven't already. And Matthew's just awesome. He's so candid and so real and genuine, and he's just really embodying those frequencies of the new earth, those frequencies that are now coming into earth, of just, being real and having a big open heart. And he's a sweetheart. And we just had a lovely conversation with him last week. So if you haven't seen it already, please check it out. And yeah, that's the first of this series. So we're going to be interviewing a whole lot of really interesting people. And the whole theme around it is we just want to highlight what people are doing right now. People who are anchoring in the energies of the new earth. They are dreaming and embodying and building and creating and just being these beautiful new energies. So it's a whole new adventure, and we hope that you're going to come along for the ride. And Matthew was talking also about the upcoming Dream Arc retreat that starts, I think, on September 22nd, 23rd. I'll put the correct date down below as well. And also something called the Jaguar's Journey. So just tune into the interview to find out more. And now I'll turn us over to Peter to see what's going on in the month of August. And I'm just wishing you a beautiful summer, and hoping you're getting out there in nature as much as possible, because that's where it's really happening. Okay, much love. Bye for now.
Well, welcome to the dog days of summer. Beautiful, hot, sunny day here in Sydney, British Columbia. We're in a really powerful time, particularly over the next couple of weeks. So let me just give you the background to that. And the good news is, whenever you see this, you're still going to be in that powerful vortex energy, which is going to last for at least 2 weeks and also throughout the year. So let me just begin by talking about the Dreamspell calendar, which came through Jose Arguelles, talking about the 13 moon lunar calendar, where we have 28 days per moon cycle, 13 moons, which comes to 364 days. So there's a day missing. So to stay in line with the Gregorian calendar, each year on July 25th, there is what is called a day out of time, where you are basically free to do whatever you want to do. It's a complete day off, complete free day. Some people will use it to just play in the sun, and others will use it to do a review of the previous year, like a life's review, to see what you've learned, see what you need to work on, what challenges came up, to set you up for the next year. That brings the year to completion, and then the following day, which was July 26th, is the beginning of the new year. So whatever symbol is lightened up on that day is the symbol that sets the tone for the whole year. And that tone this year is the White Wizard, and it's overseen by the Jaguar energy. And obviously White Wizard could be interpreted as representing Merlin and magic. And so it creates this really neat opportunity for us to really expand our consciousness, turn our attention to magic and miracles. So it's a great opportunity, so long as we remain in humility, to bring through some beautiful energy for ourselves over the course of this whole year. Now on the same day, July 26th, is when the Lionsgate portal opens up. The 8/8, August the 8th Lionsgate, is the peak of this portal. But it actually opens up on that same day of the first day of the new Dreamspell year. So we have this opportunity now for this energy to flood through Sirius and our sun, to bring in these new light codes for us to work with. In some of the esoteric traditions, the belief is that Sirius is our spiritual sun and our physical sun is our material sun. And beginning in early July, Sirius and the sun are conjunct. And you can't see Sirius because it's blinded out by the sunrise as they come up together at dawn. But then over the next few weeks, Sirius starts to rise earlier than the sun. So by August the 8th, or approximately at that time, you start seeing Sirius in the early morning dawn sky before the sunrise. This was a critical time for the Egyptian to get dispensation of old, because the return of Sirius indicated the flooding of the Nile, and the way the Nile flooded then determined the fertility of their land to come in the next few months. So a lot of the Egyptian priestesses and priests did their inner rituals, their ceremonies, to make sure that Sirius returned in a bright blue, sparkly fashion to herald a great harvest. Which brings me to another important aspect at this time, which is the period called Lammas or Lughnasa, which is traditionally the midpoint between the summer solstice and the fall equinox, and therefore should fall on the 15th degree of Leo. Now this year, on August the 1st, when it is normally celebrated, we have a full moon in Aquarius. So the sun is in Leo, full moon in Aquarius, and it's only at 9 degrees of Aquarius, which means then that we've got a whole whole 6-day period between the 9th degree of Leo's sun to the 15th degree. So Lughnasa is going to last for the whole week from Tuesday the 1st right through to the following weekend. And this is a celebration of Lugh, L-U-G-H, who was the pagan sun god, and it's the celebration of the early harvest, the fruits that come through in the earliest harvest. And so it's now the people realizing they're going to be well fed for the rest of the summer and for the fall. And so it's about having playful time in the sun, non-competitive games. And it sort of reminds me of the lion cubs of Leo, just jostling and playing and fighting and rolling over while their beautiful mother looks over them in protection. Very much the Leo energy of that fiery, playful energies being centre stage. But then on that full moon in Aquarius, what we're now looking at is the needs of the collective people as we move into the age of Aquarius. So it's about finding the balance between your own inner fire, that playfulness, that energy that takes you into centre stage, while at the same time being concerned about the collective and how we are all going to come together in this new collective consciousness of the new earth energies coming in. So this Lughnasa, the full moon, and the opening of the Lionsgate portal creates this wonderful opportunity for us to really expand our own personal awareness and our own consciousness, absorbing these powerful light frequencies as they come in through the conjunction of the Sirius and Sun together. And what is going to take place over the next little while as we go through this full moon in Aquarius, that the leadership of the planet is going to be taken over by the consciousness of the ordinary people. We are going to step up in full awareness and consciousness to be the new leaders of the new earth. We do not need anyone else to lead us. That the collective of humanity is going to do that job in this age of Aquarius. So this is another one of these tipping points where we have this opportunity to expand our awareness, connect to the summer sun, connecting to Sirius, and really enjoying this time out in the sun without too many responsibilities, and just to continue growing in our conscious awareness so we can step fully into the age of Aquarius.